Okay, so Azeroth waking up doesn't necessarily have to be the end of our world. There's no evidence that suggests that when a Titan wakes up, it destroys its homeworld. Look at Argus. When he woke up, he did not destroy Argus, right? Argus was wrecked, sure, but the majority of Argus could still be lived upon. You could still make a life there for yourself. So Argus wasn't destroyed, and Argus woke up in a very angry and sort of hateful way, right? So that's definitely something that needs to be kept in mind. For the planet hopping thing, I genuinely don't think Blizzard would ever do that as a general sort of stable thing. We're now going to jump to a new planet and start over, even though I think that would be really cool and could be a really cool plot for WoW 2. I don't see that as a plot that could work in this World of Warcraft 1. Just because what do you do now with all the people that still have stuff that they want to do in WoW 1, right? If people who still have achievements that they want to get on Azeroth, people that maybe still want to do some dungeons on Azeroth, how do you solve those problems? The answer is you can't really, because those problems now exist. You've just destroyed Azeroth and moved people to a new planet. But there's still things on Azeroth that people want to do, right? Battlegrounds and dungeons and raids that people want to go do for mounts and pets and whatever. So while I like the idea, I think that's something that should be left for WoW 2. My problem, of course, with WoW 2 is, while I think World of Warcraft should have a WoW 2, I don't think Blizzard will ever do it.
Don't think they have the balls to do it now.
I mean, I wouldn't even have the balls to do it, just to be very clear. I don't think I would have the balls to do WoW 2 if I was the lead developer. Because what you're talking about is risky as fuck, right? It is risky.
Oh, definitely risky, yeah.
Because basically what you're banking on, and this is what everyone needs to keep in mind, you are banking on the idea that you're going to launch WoW 2. Most, if not all, of your current players will swap to WoW 2, and that you'll get new players in. Logic tells you loads of people are not going to swap to WoW 2, so you're going to end up with a split player base, and let's say 50-50. Now you have to hope that you're going to get 50% of those players that you just lost from new players.
Yeah. I mean, they've already done it with Classic anyway, right? There's half the people playing TBC Classic and half the people playing retail. So they're not going to split that again further by another 50% from retail to WoW 2. So, yeah, they just won't do it. And it's a shame.
Is Classic the best example of this, though? Because when you look at Classic, does Classic bring that many new players into the game, though?
The amount of people I know personally that don't play retail but do play Classic is outstandingly high.
Yeah, but is that people who have played retail and then switched to Classic? See, because that's what I'm talking about here. Classic, I don't think, has the pull to bring new players. So people that's never played World of Warcraft into the game. I don't think so, because if I'm looking at the vast majority of people, you look at the graphics from Classic, you look at the type of game that Classic was, I don't see a lot of people going, you know what, rather than playing ESO Final Fantasy, I'm going to go play Classic WoW. If you're going to choose an MMO, Classic WoW is not going to be the one that you choose, right?
I mean, my boy Keckers, love him to death, great guy.
Yeah.
Didn't play retail, hasn't played retail since Wrath of the Lich King. Mainlined the shit out of Nilla Classic. Like, absolutely no life to the fuck out of it. So it definitely brought back returning players that weren't playing the game, but still returning players as in they had played the game before. But new players from outside demographics is not something that Blizzard are targeting anymore. And that's a shame.
Yeah, but it is something that they have to start targeting.
They really do, yeah.
If they don't start targeting these new these new players, their current player base is going to die out. I'm not getting younger. I'm 36. How many good fucking years do I have left of World of Warcraft before I have to retire? Right?
Turn into that WoW grandpa, dude.
The average World of Warcraft player is not getting any younger. We can't carry this game forever. Our backs are breaking. So, at the end of the day, Blizzard has to start looking to the future. Now, WoW 2 is the only way that they can do that, right? WoW 2 is the only way that they can do that, is by basically remaking the world.
World of Fortnite craft. That's how you're going to get new players in, like.
I'm just, we spoke about this. You're fucking joking now, but we spoke about this. You actually mentioned it during the Lovecraft episode as well. All I'm waiting for is the next Call of Duty being called Call of Duty World of Warcraft at War.
Yeah.
It's gonna fucking happen. Call of Duty, Overwatch, Call of Duty, Diablo. It's gonna happen, right? You're gonna get all of these Call of Duty ripoffs of our favorite game. Which, I mean, I genuinely don't know what the answer is to a WoW 2. Because the risk is many.
We're definitely satirizing the shit out of WoW 2 and fucking Zoomers playing the game and how to get this new demographic, but this game actually does already exist, and I hate to break it to people, but Crowfall, a game I have put a lot of time into, has gone through a lot of changes recently, is exactly World of Fortnite craft. It's a 3-faction. Counting 3. People have been complaining that WoW only has 2 factions for a long time. Give us a 3rd faction. 3-faction, Throne War, Battle Royale, and has crafting elements where you have to go slap at trees.
Yeah, but it's
exactly
PvP only?
Well, kind of, yeah. But I mean, there are elements of it where you don't have to PvP at all. The crafting side of things, the economic side of things.
Bro, come on. All that. Where's the dungeons? Where's the fucking raids? Where's the cool shit?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
People don't want that shit no more because they don't have 3 hours to sit down and go beat a boss.
Yeah, but you don't have to do 3 hours. In Final Fantasy, those raids are 45 minutes long. It's only World of Warcraft that still does the insane fucking raid times. Most other MMOs have cut down on that shit. Like, they give people, half an hour, 45 minutes, finish the raid, done, right?
I don't know. That just doesn't feel like a raid to me. Like, I don't know. Maybe I've been spoiled by raids being this big epic encounter where you're going in, you're taking the fight to the big bad boss, you're kicking his dick in his own house. Like, maybe I've just been spoiled on that. That's an epic experience to me. 45 minutes is a dungeon.
What you're talking about here is the reason World of Warcraft raids are so long is trash. It's not the fucking true. Bosses.
And we're not just talking about the mobs either, it's the rest of the players you're playing with.
True. It's not just the mobs. It is also the players that you're playing with that's absolute trash, making things much longer than what they absolutely need to fucking be. But in Final Fantasy, the raids have no trash, right? So it's literally boss. And you fight the boss and you're done. So you could absolutely do something like that. I personally I wouldn't play an MMO that doesn't have raids and PvP and PvE in it, just because. And fuck you with your there's professions, bro. You can be someone's bitch chopping trees. No. I want to be a hero. Just I don't want to kill other people.
Hey, you are the hero to that crafter who needed that tree.
Yeah, that guy can go fuck itself. He can chop his own goddamn tree in between killing other players.
There are games I would actually urge you to try as well. I mean, I personally have issues with the way that Return of Reckoning was handled by its current developers.
Yeah.
Free-to-play private server has its issues of the developers kind of changing the game towards their own needs and their own wants, but they are now reintroducing a lot of the PvE element to it in the Warhammer world. And I think you would absolutely lose your fucking shit in that game. Because you now actually can just focus on PvE without doing the PvP, which is 90% of the game still.
Yeah.
but you can progress to endgame, get endgame gear solely through PvE and never touch a battleground or scenario or anything like that whatsoever. So I would actually recommend at some point you give that a try, just because I think the world you're going to lose your shit for.
I'll definitely give it a try. Let me finish Final Fantasy first, and then we'll see what else I can fucking come up with and what else I can play.